How we doing? I'm Smashers. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to play some more Mass Effect Legendary Edition Achievement Run Insanity Mode. Okay, let's put the Insanity Mode tag back on here. Because the only three, after finishing the achievements yesterday, I'm only missing 3 achievements. So see, I have all of these achievements. Don't have Insanity 1, 2, or 3. So, in order to get Insanity 1, 2, and 3, I have to beat 1, 2, and 3 on Insanity mode. So the plan of action is to beat Insanity, beat Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 on Insanity mode, and then go back to do Mass Effect 1 in Insanity mode, but only focus on the missions that are required. So almost speedrun-ish. Not really speedrun, but we're just going to take the shortest path available. So we're just going to do the Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, and then Ilos. And that's it. Okay? But first, we got to go ahead and beat 2 and 3 with this, so I can get all 3 of these. Okay, so if I beat Mass Effect 2 on Insanity mode, boom. Mass Effect 3 on Insanity mode, boom. Go back and beat Mass Effect 1 on Insanity mode, boom. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We are going to do this, people. I don't care how much stress it's going to take. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this until I get Insanity 1, 2, and 3 done. Because then I'll have 100% Mass Effect Legendary Edition achievements. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. Even if it kills me. So we got John Shepard here. Insanity. Oh god, this is gonna what? This is gonna suck. YOLO. So yeah, last game, we were done. Rex survived. Ashley died. I saved the council and I gave it to Udina. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead on this one. I think I'm going to let Mornith survive. I've never done that before. So we're going to give it a go. Now, I romanced nobody last game. We're going to do Tali.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our
And
help,
I pretty
even
much
after everything humanity has accomplished.
did everything in my power
But
to destroy
Shepard,
Cerberus last game.
they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
1 month after the 7th city Geth attack on Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. An alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earn humanity's membership in a prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence that Reapers in blah 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 blah. Now we get blown up. And I gotta do the intro mission.
disengaging FTL drives.
Now with Infiltrator,
Emission sinks active.
this should actually be okay
Board is
on
green.
this game.
You're running silent.
Because there's like a bullet time effect
We're wasting our time.
when you zoom in.
4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus
Ooh,
system is crawling with them.
slavers.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel.
Hey, Belle, no, how you
Looks
doing?
like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be.
Oh,
Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
no fire. Come on, Kate. Bring it on. It's weird. It's Caden.
Distress beacon
Maybe it's
is
because I
ready for
didn't.
launch.
Maybe it's because I didn't
Will the
romance
Alliance get here in
Alara
time?
this time around.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Yeah.
Commander! Get the hell out of here. Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
So unfortunately, this game requires me to do the loyalty missions if I want them to survive in Mass Effect 3. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more missions than I initially would want to do for the Insanity run. So we're just gonna have to bear with it. It's not like the first one where I can just ignore half the missions and survive for the Mass Effect Insanity.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Get to the point where I die.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us, we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack. Ow! Watch the arm!
Yeah, it's not a very good design when like the hose can come out. The hose that's gonna keep you from dying. I'm just saying. It's not a very good design. Oh yes, let's review the story.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive.
Indeed.
I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him.
Damn straight.
I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Ashley behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Prothean Saren knew this. He was leading his army. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but Saren was done running. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain
Actually, I
control
got
of the
him to kill
Citadel,
himself.
the
You're
Council's
welcome.
flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities, both great leaders in their own right. I didn't much like Udina, but sometimes you need a pit bull on your side. Someone willing to be the bad guy. The war was over. The threat had passed. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Just another routine mission.
And then I died. And now they're going to resurrect me.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Yep. So yeah, insanity. We'll see how this goes. Should be interesting.
There, on the monitor. Something's wrong.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Steps pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Let's do this.
Armor from the locker.
Let's ding first.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bed. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles. Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your...
So we want to map this to... R1.
Ammunition.
No shield.
These things hit hard, man. Shoot.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear. Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs more real. Here come the mechs.
We've been spotted.
Take the elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got mech closing in on my position.
Shepard, what the hell? Tag! Come on over!
Rerouting power. Rerouting power.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
I just woke up. You probably know more than I do.
Right, sorry about it. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you
Your
in.
station,
First
Jacob.
step, let's finish it. We're low on thermal clips. Ready to get the hell off this station?
Before we go anywhere,
Sure.
I need to...
What do you want to know?
What's the quickest way to the...
Depends where the mechs are. Wilson.
Shepard's alive?
Roger that, Wilson.
I think I remember a Wilson checking
That's
on you
him.
one time.
He's the... Come on. The service tunnel's
Let's go.
They've seen us.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Not designed for specialized ammunition. Rerouting power.
Wilson.
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station. I thought maybe I could shut
We
down
didn't
the
ask what
security.
you were doing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and
You're all
fix...
strangers
Right,
to me.
Shepard. We need to
Forget
find
about
him.
Miranda.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda.
Where is she? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead...
Then why did you wake me up and
Okay,
warn me of...
maybe she's not a traitor. The shuttle bay is only a few... I can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense.
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's
If
expecting
you want
a
to piss
shot.
off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre.
Those answers are way above. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to... Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I'm not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss. But after we've saved him.
We've been spotted.
Proximity warning. Impact number off-road fusion. Okay. Oh. Unit number offline. Hostile forces have engaged.
I've got him!
Allied force casualty. Control unit number off. Get over here! Proximity warning. Impact imminent. Path detected.
Right. So far, insanity mode. So far, so good.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too... Come on, let's grab... My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man?
Ah, Jacob.
Lying to the commander
Well,
is
since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
You're the Lazarus
That's
Project's
right.
director.
I put 2 years of my life
What
into
does
this
Cerberus want from
Maybe
me?
you should... He poured virtually unlimited or 2 in your case. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests?
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality...
Did you say 2 years?
2 years and 12 days.
The sooner we start...
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
We should move on.
There are other tests we really should...
Come on, Miranda.
I
Enough with
suppose you're right.
Basically just told him F off.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Oh, how much resources I get. Oh, here we go. 59,000 each. And a bunch of credits. Okay. Not ideal, but it'll work.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
Yeah, I'm straight.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Bullshit.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like
We're
Cerberus.
committed to... If the Reapers are... If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If this is a threat against
They
humanity...
suffered... Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers
I'd be
are-
disappointed if you accepted any of this without... I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. But first, find any clues you can. I brought you back.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to
I never
his
got a chance to say how much I
I
appreciate
just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude
I have
is...
the utmost respect for your abilities. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability.
It's obvious you're not interested
We've got
in
an
talking.
assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Lots of cool little bonuses for being playing this game a bunch. Makes it so things are a little easier.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Her first priority is
That's
to look for
unlikely,
Be
Commander.
nice to.
Alright. And we're on insanity, right? Okay.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Hear that? Sounds like fence next.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Hostiles! Shoot them before they take out you.
Warning, hostile forces have on-standing ammunition.
That was fast. First mission dead.
Hear that? Sounds like fence next.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies. Here we go!
Hostile forces have engaged. Backup systems engaged. Requesting assistance.
Tag! You're done!
Threat neutralization.
Enemies in front!
That's me, Shepard.
Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Get up.
Gauge number offline. Gauge number offline. System failing.
Man, that hurts.
Got no shield! Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was
Isn't
here
that
on
a little strange?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor
She
led-
means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us
Good
what
idea.
happened.
You'll need 2 teams.
Now we're working
No,
with-
Praza, you're working for me. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony.
Your people really don't like
They
Cerberus.
killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow
That's
up.
not how I'd have explained it
We
exactly.
can argue over who killed who later.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio
Will do.
contact.
Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens,
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Threat detected. Rally power.
Use overload on it.
Lost heel.
Enemy down! One less! There we go!
Good lord, that hit hard.
We've been spotted! I got it!
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them. Drop them! Got him!
Enemy down! There we go!
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
Good.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Mags, stop screaming.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Going to cover! Overload will take out their shields.
Emergency. Critical failure. Message hotline.
Here goes.
Oh, damn.
They've seen us.
Idiot.
Put them down.
Stand up! Going up.
There we go.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
This looks interesting.
No, Vitor. Not here. Have to hide. Have to hide.
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms.
Why didn't the colonists fight back?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
I thought the collectors kept to themselves.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The collectors have advanced technology.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know
The
us.
collectors aren't known for being careless.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans.
Tell me more about these.
It's how they find you. They go everywhere.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find
I want to know
victims.
more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so
More
rare.
importantly, why are they abducting?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and
I
then
think
they
that's
left.
probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us.
I studied them. The monsters.
We need to get this data to the elusive
What?
man.
Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor.
You don't have to take Vitor and go.
I want to, but I can't. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omni-Tool
Understood,
data.
Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. Good luck out there. If
We're
I
ready for
find-
pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling
I had my suspicions, but they periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items. When their transactions are complete, they disappear. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression.
Why is the Omega-4 relay
Only that no ship... Our best guess is that the relay If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
What are the collectors getting?
The collectors aren't very... Generally, they seek out species with rare... They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums, but they've never targeted a single species before.
You're holding something back.
The patterns are there. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march.
If this is a war, I'll need an
I've
army.
already compiled a list of soldiers. Finding them, and I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance...
Unstole a Spectre.
If you think... Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things
Keep your list. I want people like
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of
Where's
them...
Caden Olenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well...
Where's Liara?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that
What
she's
about Tally?
That was unexpected. The Turian disappeared a few months after he returned to Tuchanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year.
Okay, I get it.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need. First, head to Omega. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the collectors.
I haven't even started.
I'm giving you direction.
All right.
I found a pilot, someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
We know the collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this
Operative
mission.
Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the professor...
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing
The Normandy has a full crew.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander.
Jacob and I should return to Al.
Welcome aboard. I'll manage your message, and I must say, it's such an honor to work on...
I handle my own business.
I understand. Anything else, Commander? Yes, Commander.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste.
Ooh, I haven't got incineration yet. So, I do have some more achievements that I can do. Sounds great. So incineration and warp looks like. Incinerate, overload, and warp. Excellent.
That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
Commander, Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner. Taking down the collectors is... If I had some quality ingredients...
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye on it.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more.
Back to work.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed.
You have everything you need.
I believe, and I even had a bottle of Cerit. Oh, you needn't. Commander.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship.
I'm engineer.
That's engineer.
What can we do for
Carry
you?
on.
Will do, Commander. What can we do for you, Commander?
Kenneth, you're complaining.
I won't bore you
Kenneth,
with it.
you're... In short, if we had T6...
Also, the T6...
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for surely.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Ugh.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge.
Yes, Shepard.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort.
Reproduction is not intended
and
to be.
There's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got
I don't
this
trust
thing.
them. We still need to move ahead.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard. We're staying though, right?
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective.
Yes, Shepard.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Alright, let's go to the Citadel.
Commander Shepard. Enter the password and receive a free gift.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumiko.
Good to have you along.
I trust. I'm really glad you're helping me out with the heist. Can't wait to see how you look.
I have a feeling
They
you
didn't
know.
tell you? I'm looking for my old partner's gray box.
If that's what's
It'll be
over-
fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably see you on the ship, Shepard.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip.
Sir, yes, sir.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing. Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since
After
I
the
passed.
Geth, a few minor changes
You'd think
were
a
made.
Geth would stand
Assumptions are dangerous. Be
Thanks for
alert.
your time.
Next.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I was only mostly dead. Try finding that option on government paperwork.
We need to get... Why don't you talk to my captain? He's just beyond the scanners on the...
You'll have to make him scream. Yeah, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My consul
Your
says-
sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through, then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel. But I can see... So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
That'd be great.
Done. You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost Spectres is still kicking.
I will. Having access to the council
Yeah.
and the spec.
The Council can get anything. Best thing about working... Anyway, something else you need?
How'd you end up working
I
on
started with the Alliance way back. It's a shitty life if you're trying to raise a... I joined CSEC so I could stay in one place. Put down
You like life
Yeah,
here on the
life
Citadel?
here is good. I miss the food mostly. You just can't get sockeye salmon here.
You ever get back there?
Earth, every couple of years, lesson. But when I finish my stint with CSEC, there's a nice little place in the... Not that I'm retiring anytime soon.
I need to talk to the council.
Head through the
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong. Officials in the systems of...
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
Since these stores
Yes,
are
in
open,
fact.
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness.
How about if I throw in
You
an
are Shepard?
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your
I'm
endorsement.
Commander Shepard.
Excellent.
So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
How is a model ship supposed to remove?
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish. Oh, they're not.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
You heard wrong. This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Fine, fine. I just need to pick up some spices. Amino dextrous and amino sinister if you have it.
You don't mix your spice chirality. What cooking school did you say you went to?
I don't go to cooking school. I just want something tasty to put on a steak.
Why don't you just go to Fish Dog Food Factory? It's on level 23. Ask for their tummy-tingling Tachanka sauce.
Shepard, are you looking to continue your education? It's one thing to know how to shoot a gun, but do you have the career skills to deploy and manage today's high-tech net?
All right.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
Counselor Udina isn't available. But Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking
It's
about...
been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last
There have
couple
been
of
some
years...
rough spots.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected...
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are...
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it
Go
true.
back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's
The
obvious
hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to
The
suggest
Geth
that...
are capable of remarkable technological achievements.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated. By Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. If Counselor Udina were here, he wouldn't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a
What does that mean?
That won't be necessary.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the
Good
council
luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council. Shouldn't be too hard. As long...
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Not used to seeing ghosts, Udina?
I'd heard you were alive, of course, but
I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council.
You went to the Council behind my back. Do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how... But you still had no right to do this without my knowledge. Maybe it's time the Alliance found
Anderson took an impossible situation and turned it into a win for both sides.
You can say you knew all along, or you can explain to the Alliance how you want to replace me for doing your job.
You don't leave me much choice, but I know this game. I'll tell the...
Better hurry. Fickle bunch. Quick to forget their
Goodbye,
friend.
Shepard. I hope you'll go back to the Terminus systems soon.
What an ass. As bad as Udina was before, he's 10 times worse now that he's part of the Council. Better him than me, though. And he's done a good job promoting Alliance interests with the Citadel.
You haven't forgotten how you got here. The rest of them, they're buried in procedure.
Some of that is necessary. This place, the scale of it, doesn't hit you even when you're standing in it. But crack the files on interspecies relations, there's no end. We don't need an outside threat, Shepard. The balance here seems like it's fragile enough.
How long did it take to get this place
Still
back?
counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. The Keepers always surprise us. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology.
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the state. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers, another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were
They're
still
here and
fighting
there.
Holden.
But they are increasing. Not that you can ever discount them. But they're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Olenko after the Normandy
Staff
was
Commander Olenko is still with the Alliance. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Working for Udina isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just... Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's not... But I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. The front line, that's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk...
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response.
Welcome to Sarenus.
Do I know you?
No, but
Yeah, I've been getting
Please, look around the store. It's a shame.
You wouldn't believe.
Oh,
you know, I like
I'd
you.
be thrilled.
Don't worry about
Absolutely.
it. I'm Commander Shepard. This should come in handy.
Good day, citizen. With respect, the
You
Foundation...
know what would make your an endorsement from the
Oh
main?
my!
It's a
Your
deal.
ship- I'll work it into our ad...
I'll take it.
This Cladless is a thief, and I want her arrested.
Yeah, we're ignoring a lot of the side quests because we just want the insanity part.
Been years since I've been to the Citadel. Never changes, does it? No matter.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by...
What can I do for you?
Your expeditions might be a
Tame.
little...
A human...
Well, my
the
name's
Shepherd?
Oh,
By the...
sure you can.
A discount.
I'm Commander Shepard. This is valuable. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
All right.
Oh,
Leave, Fargate.
oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Oh, Arya wants to know what
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate
Right, I'll go, mate.
I'm assuming there's some party. I'll make sure we get that done.
I bet I'll be locked and loaded next time.
Come on, let me in.
Go on in. Arya's expecting you.
I was told you're the person.
They're clean.
Depends on the question.
You run Omega?
I'm the boss CEO. Don't fuck with. If you forget.
Then I toss your soul.
So.
I'm
what
trying
can
to
I
track
do for
down
you
Archangel.
and half of Omega. You want
I'm
him.
putting a team together.
Interesting. You're gonna make some. That's assuming you can get to him. The local merc groups are recruiting.
Sounds
him.
like that might be
They're
articulated.
using a private room for recruiting. Just over there.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs real. This. I always liked Morden. If you really need to find him.
Thanks for the
Yes.
information. I hear you're recruiting.
You'll get paid in the... Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. You'll need your own weapon. And no, there's any questions.
Where do we go?
Just send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back. Trust me, kid. You'll thank me.
I think I feel my morals to stay.
Come on, let me in.
End is not.
Complaining is point. I told you to get lost.
I'm
This
human.
thing affects every other race out there. The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in.
Too bad.
I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck. What you really need is to
You
get
think
this
you can
problem.
fix this?
Wait, you're stopping
You don't
me,
have a
not-
grenade launcher, lady.
Fortunately, humans are immune.
Okay, so this is where we are going to stop for the day. We'll be back next time. Like tomorrow's Monday, so we'll be back. Oh, shoot. I got to meet teacher night tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, but most probably Wednesday. So until then, Adam Smasher, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you next time for more Mass Effect Legendary Edition Insanity Achievement Run. Goodbye.